So, a little update for you guys. You probably noticed there's not a boat in the garage, and I have a huge cast on my hand. I was using this saw here in a really stupid way. I got complacent, and I was holding a piece of metal with my right hand, and I was just barely trimming a piece of corner off to get something to fit nicely, and the saw jumped and ran across my arm. It was very scary. I don't think it's set in emotionally yet. I don't know what damage is done, and I won't know for probably a year. But as of now, I have no feeling in my fingers. My wrist is held at a 60-degree angle because that's where everything got sewed back together. So I hit my tendons, my ligaments, my veins. I hit an artery. That was probably the most scary thing. When the saw hit my arm, it threw my arm behind me. I brought my arm up like this, and a bunch of blood came out, and I thought it was just from swinging my arm. And then I seen the artery pumping blood out, kind of just exactly like you see on the horror movies when someone loses their hand. So I panicked for probably a good 5 seconds. I put my hand over the wound to try to stop the bleeding, and it started bubbling out through the finger cracks. I called for my wife. She gave me a towel. I wrapped my hand in the towel, and I put my forearm on the ground and kneeled with all my weight on my arm. And then police showed up about probably 5 minutes for the ambulance and about 2 minutes for the police. I can see the police station from my house. But I hit my median nerve and my radial nerve. My median nerve controls the sensitivity from my thumb to over here on the bottom side of your hand, and the radial nerve controls the sensitivity on the top side of your hand right here. So as far as dexterity goes, I don't know what I'm going to have. Hopefully the nerve grows back good. They grafted some type of material. I don't know if it was pig material or pig intestine or whatever they use, but they grafted my nerves together. They grow at 1 millimeter per day, or roughly an inch per month. So I have about 6 or 7 inches that need to regrow. So that makes 6 or 7 months before I know what I have for dexterity or feeling in my hands. I can move my thumb, and I can feel my pinky finger in here like normal, but the other fingers, the second one in from the pinky, I can halfway feel. Half of it feels normal, half of it feels tingly, and the other 2 fingers I can't feel at all. It's a pretty weird sensation. When I itch my face, I can feel the warmth from my thumb on my face, but I can't feel my face on my thumb. It's very uncomfortable. I have a doctor's appointment on Friday. It's my first time they're going to take this cast off and do some physical therapy and give me a removable cast. But yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow. I got real sloppy with what I was doing, and it's something I'm going to have to deal with, I'm sure, for the rest of my life. I'm a mechanic and fabricator by trade. It's a money maker here, man. This is a bad deal. I am left-handed, so that's good, but shit, if I would have just taken the time to, shoulda, woulda, coulda, taken the time to clamp that piece of metal down and have both hands on the saw, or at least one out of the way, I wouldn't be like this. But I made a bad decision, and I got caught, and I got to deal with it. There's people much worse off than I am, but yeah. So I'm going to stop working on the boat for a while. I need to recover. So I brought the boat to the airport. I rent a hangar. It was really cheap right down the road at the airport. That's where I keep all my toys. So I'm going to start building a 5-foot long finger press brake. Basically, it's just going to be easy work. machinery on the mill behind me, so a lot of standing around, but no strenuous pulling and grabbing on things. So I'll have my buddies help me for that stuff, but it's something that I have to build so I can make the hatches and lids for my boat and for future builds. But anyways, that's where we're at. Just want to give you guys an update. It sucks, but I'll figure it out. You have to. And I don't think the boat's going to be ready next summer. It'll probably be maybe fall, but who knows, maybe I can't even move or feel my hand at all. I don't know. I think that's the worst part of it, is just how long it's going to be to figure out what I can use and what I can't use. But I have no choice, so I'm going to do what the doctors say. I'm going to work my ass off. It's physical therapy, and I'm going to be careful and not to hurt this. But so that's the update, and maybe I'll put some updates of the press break as I go. But for right now, it's just time to heal up and try to suck it up emotionally and see where I fit in there, and just deal with it day by day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.